to the Halloween special of the David Vinno show. You scared motherfucker. I got you. I got you. All right. Now, look, for this one, we got a little bit dressed up. And we decided to do a Would I Lie to You. So
you got dressed up.
Yeah, I said we got a...
Well, someone's not.
I brought Colin here to host, all right? I said, dress the fuck up, okay?
Yeah, I wore a jumper.
I did hear that. I did hear you say, dress the fuck up.
Yeah,
Even though being a lead supporter is horrible, it is not
right now it is
worthy of...
We'll deal with this.
Look,
we'll deal with
we
this
had a Would I Lie to You, but I don't think he can take part. Colin, you don't fucking have an outfit on the next 5 seconds?
Where the fuck am I supposed to get a fucking outfit at this point in time?
4 seconds.
It's like 9 o'clock.
Oh, I'll start again.
Fucking just this bullshit. I fucking come over here.
A few moments later.
Did it?
Fucking Harry Potter.
Mouse.
Well, there you go, people. There you go.
I'm Harry. I'm just Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
But I'm not a wizard.
Rest in peace, Hagrid. Rest in peace, Hagrid, up there in half-joined heaven.
Anyway, Dave, you were saying something about the fucking game. Yeah.
Yeah, so happy Halloween, motherfuckers. We thought we'd do something special, so and on the channel it was very popular, the Would I Lie to You? So we said we'll get Connor, his son, Colin in, and we'll let him just be the host for us too.
Also really nice to have hair.
Look at that, you look well. You look well.
It's almost like I looked good with hair, right? Fuck me.
Also making a re-feature from one of the old Halloween episodes.
Damn, I see.
Fucking Stingy Jack. What a lord.
That was a good one. That was a good one. We had that was it. That doesn't get as much love as it deserved. That one. That was a good one.
Halloween episode was fucking sick.
Yeah, and here, look in the back. Now, for people that watched the first one, I think we should point out a couple things. Yeah, everything in the background, except for that, Colin, is fucking the same shit I decorated the fucking first video.
That was on the Fireside Yarns channel though.
That was on Fireside Yarns. Well, on that show, same channel, different show. But yeah, it's the same shit. But also, yeah, check out Vinno right now. Vinno's wearing the same mask, but I will say it's massively improved. Because
Stingy.
He couldn't speak. He had to take it off.
To take it off.
He had to take it off.
It was too hot, man. Especially during the Stingy Jack story. I was fucking. There was that much spit inside of this mask. It just had to be cut off.
Some people pay double for that.
They do. But some people pay to have the tip cut off.
Right.
I did it for free.
Just remember, guys, we won't yuck your yum.
We're not about that.
No.
Anyway.
Now here, everybody.
Give us a rundown on the game.
So here's the rules, all right? Actually, do you want to give out the rules? Do you remember the rules? Do you want me to do?
I'd appreciate it if you did it.
You go, I've got to do everything. All right. I came into this world first. Got to show them the way here
leave
too.
it first.
Oh, here's the Dillio kids. The little cool cats and kittens. Colin is going to give us five stories to tell or truths about ourselves. We tried to make them a bit not Halloweeny, but maybe some of them are, maybe some of them aren't. We'll try to make it a bit weird, a bit strange, a bit out there, a bit different. Okay, and so it was a bit of a challenge. We got there, and yeah, the other person has to guess if the other person is telling the truth or not. And you get 1 point if you get it right. If you don't,
is it a truth? Is it a lie? Let's find out. And for legal reasons, this is called honestly me lying to you. Anyway, no. All right, so slightly better than the other one. All right, so what I'll do?
Legalities.
Yeah, exactly. Slightly better
Bad
than
juju.
We're gonna get
else.
fucking tagged for sure. All right. So who's going
Can
first?
I lie to someone? All right,
Well-
so what I'll do, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to grab my phone. It's just behind me.
So, what are you, Vinno? What would you call yourself? What are you dressed up as?
A dude with a half-cut mask.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks fucking. It looks a bit. Looks a bit
Circumcision
executioner.
mask.
Yeah.
Circumcision man.
Circumcision mask.
L'chaim. All right. Oh,
It looks a bit
So what we'll
executioner.
do-
So I'm gonna go with that.
You look like some like Kmart Phantom of the Opera.
It's more Batman.
The
More
wish.
Batman.
The
right?
wish.
The,
Phantom of the Opera.
Wish Phantom of the Opera.
You look like a couple of
the ghoul of
House
the
of the
pantomime.
Dragons characters. And he looks either like Crab Feeder or Viserys.
I'll go with.
peaceful.
I'll go with crab feeder.
But we can't. No
Oh,
spoilers.
Yeah, no
No
spoilers. Yeah.
spoilers, yeah.
All right, so first of
Oh,
all,
bless his name.
all right,
Go on.
what we'll do is we'll I was gonna say toss a coin, but I don't have one. So what we'll do instead is we'll do guess a number between 1 and 5, and the one who gets the closest to it will go first.
Okay.
So, Dave, Vinno,
2.
it was 3. Cool. So Vinno, you get to go first.
Fuck.
I thought we would keep guessing. I wanted to win that.
Well, that's
Vinno
why
was
we're
the
playing
least
the game.
wrong.
I feel Dave cheated there. Just going straight for 5. I mean, I could have gone. I could have gone for 1.
Tactical.
Could have gone for
Tactical. I
1.
was trying to pincer move it. Yeah.
So Vinno, I will be sending you a message on Discord
Mm-hmm.
of your truth or lie. But which one will it be? All right.
The hard part here is gonna not fucking to avoid pissing myself laughing if you do send through one of the lies, and it's a good one.
Well, that's what. So I mean, that's part of the game, right?
I know.
That's why I was saying beforehand. Maybe have a bit of a read. If it's your truth, have a bit of a read. If it's
Yeah,
a lie,
take a
have bit of
second to
read.
take it in.
Take a second.
Yeah, take a second, because that'll throw the other person off.
All right.
So there
Yeah,
might have
that's
been
a tactic.
there might have been a tactic behind the mask tonight. See,
Okie dokie.
remove the
Vinno,
poker
you
element.
have been sent.
I swimming.
Swimming lies.
I'm scared of shit. I'm ready for this shit.
lies.
All
I've got
right.
one beer tonight because my wife's actually out there.
Oh yeah.
She's 4 days overdue now, so I'll have one beer and that'll be it. Because
She's well preggers.
if she gives me the fucking, hey,
It'll be a very.
myself.
It'll be a short episode.
Contractions
That's
happen.
for sure.
Nah, me and you'll just do it, Vinno.
I'll just say, hey baby, are they 5 minutes between? And are they lasting a minute? And if she says no, I'll say, well, get the fuck back. And then
DVS comes
Get on that.
first. DVS comes
Get on that
But
fucking.
why the hell you bothering me then?
Get on that fucking exercise ball and give yourself a bounce.
All right, here we go.
But anyway, yeah, here we go. Vinno.
Okay,
You're up first.
I am. I have a reoccurring nightmare about a children's TV character.
All right, Dave.
I'll ask
You
you a
may
question.
ask him some questions.
So
He's
oh,
got up
here's
to
the thing.
5 questions, yeah?
All right. Okay. Yeah. Is this like not an animal? Oh wait. I'll bet it. Is this an animal?
Technically no, but yes.
Nice and vague.
That threw me through a curveball because I thought it was something else. Is he green?
No.
Purple.
Yes.
Aha!
Fuck off.
Well, is it Barney? Because that's not if it's true or not. You're just telling me if it's Barney or not.
Yes.
Can I throw one in?
No, because you know the answer.
Oh,
No.
all right.
Give me a hint. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Keep the
No,
poses
no
in.
hints. No
Okay,
hints.
okay,
He's got the
okay. So I've
questions
got one
himself.
more.
Just want to keep the conversation
Okay, I got one
moving
more. One
instead of
more.
having dead
Okay,
silence. You know it's Barney. Savannah, what have you done last week?
Alts.
Oh, he's going straight for the guess.
You're going straight
Yeah,
for the guess? You're just moving
that's
straight for the
because
guess?
my problem's this. All right, I'll tell you what.
Go on.
what my
Tell us
issue
your
is.
thought process. We
Because
have to
I
make
put
this
so much effort then into being like, who is the character? He's like,
You didn't put effort
for-
in.
oh, I did. I got there.
Maybe tell us more about it then.
You going?
I
You
don't
going
think
with a
he
line?
has nightmares about Barney still. Oh, wait. One more question.
Yeah, you got one more question.
To this day, I don't mean to this year. Have you had this
Oh.
Barney chasing you in your fucking nightmares?
No,
Barney.
look, I wouldn't say to this year, no. And I'll say it hasn't been for a few years.
False. No way.
All right, so he's going
Not
with false.
Barney.
All right.
I get being a kid and being scared of Barney, but up to a couple of years.
What
like,
if he fucking? What if the dream's him coming at me with a big fucking dick or something like that?
that's a wet dream?
Anyway.
Yeah, once of all, we won't yuck your yum. In that
All
case,
right, so
you know.
that,
Oh, yeah, Vinno.
that one is a lie.
The lie.
Ah.
Ding!
1-0.
1
I was
0.
gonna just be like, how long have you been having this dream for? Like, I was gonna do that thing
Yeah.
that like what Rob Brydon does in a show that must not be named.
It's all right. Well, they're not gonna care. We've already used
say
their
that.
fucking logo on the last one. We're using it on this one because we love you. All rights reserved. This is a tribute.
It's a tribute.
You gotta believe me, and I wish you were there. Rock the Casbah. All right. Is this me now? You're sending
is
me
you.
Colin.
Indeed.
This is
Is
you.
now sending me my lie or truth. I always go to say truth or dare, and now I say lie. But it slows me up still. Where is this? At this point, Messenger.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you said doing it on yours.
Ooh,
On yours.
Okay,
it's
cool,
two
cool,
different Righto.
A few seconds. All right. So Vinno, how did you think you went in terms of selling it? Like obviously.
Oh,
you
look,
guessed the right
I think
answer.
I had him at the start. I think Dave's just a very skeptical individual. And,
Well, that might fuck me up then, won't it?
well, look, the moment I saw childhood TV character, for whatever fucking reason, Barney just popped into my
Well,
head.
that was the thing. I was like, this could be anything. I kind of want to see what, like, I was depending on who I gave it to. I was like, I want to see.
See, thinking
what you
about
said.
it now and not going off the like I could have said Shredder or something like that, you know.
Well, but even then, like, just be like, it was a Wiggles character. Like, just go off the rails and just be like, it was bad. I've had it for 3 years in a fucking row, and it's been absolutely killing me. It all started when, like, you know, I was watching
I've
it
got
with
a-
my children, and all of a sudden I'm getting chased by a big
The
red car.
internals of this mask are dropping in.
only 3 of them though, because Lockie be fat. Hey,
Yeah. Oh.
yeah. He's narcoleptic just like Jeff. But anyway, look, anybody.
All right,
Here is my first.
let's have it.
In primary school, in primary school, I founded with a friend a Freddy Krueger club.
5 questions, Vin.
There's so many questions.
Pick 5.
Being-
There you go.
being
So
the
many
fact-
answers.
Being the fact that it's Dave, like I'm just instantly wanting to go through. But
It's something I would do.
who was the club president?
Well, it wasn't like that. So me and my friend Kieran, and if you want, yeah, probably not. I don't think I've talked to you. Watching, because we were in primary school. We were in fucking 9 or 10. It was near like towards the second half of primary. Oh, I can't be telling you all this stuff.
No, keep
Was-
going, please.
So we co-founded a Freddy Krueger club. Oh, no president.
To be co-president.
What led
So, you want to?
What led you to you know start this club?
I seen Freddy Krueger on Elm Street, and it affected the fuck out. But also, me and my friend Kieran, we would watch it together. They had it. On Elm Street Part 1, 2, and 3 in a box, and we would watch the stuff together. What was your question?
What drove you to start a club?
Yeah. So we thought Freddy was so cool that we, no shit, you know, we would carve sticks, put them between our fingers, and fucking try and summon Freddy Krueger. We loved it, I swear to God. That's why we
You're
did it. We
wearing a
just thought it was
cross.
so cool. It was so funny. Remember, Freddy 2 and 3, or Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 and 3, they've got some funny bits in it. Freddy was cool, but it was scary. It was everything we weren't allowed to be watching. And we used to fucking, sharpen little sticks, put them between our fingers, and we had a Freddy Krueger club with 2 members. Fairness.
Two members.
Ask your questions.
I don't need to. You just keep feeding me information.
I know.
Not
It's
free.
almost like I'm just rambling to make it seem real.
Or filling dead space.
Or saying that to make it seem like I'm trying to make you feel like it's false. Do you know what I'm saying? Could be. Oh, I could be saying this.
I think it's true.
You've got 3 more now.
I know.
He hasn't got 3 more.
Got 3
I do.
more.
He
I've
made
only
his choice.
asked. No.
He made his choice.
He's
I've
only
only
asked
asked-
2 questions. You
I've
just
only
kept
asked-
fucking going.
I thought he made his choice though.
He's
Got 3 more. Got 3 more
always
questions
trying to
without
end it
making choice.
quickly.
Hey, you've been talking to.
1 minute in heaven is better than no minutes.
How long was the club active for?
Look at his fucking.
Got a wand. I got a fucking wand.
I
I
dig
ran
it.
into my back garden before I got here, and I got a wand.
How long was the club active for?
Admittedly, like I do remember it, but it'd be probably, I would say, you know what I mean. It was something that we hung out and we did, and it maybe just fizzled out, and then we got into something else. You know, when you go
Alright.
through little phases.
Him adjacent.
All right. I'm gonna go. It's a lie.
2 more.
Is that locked
No,
in? No,
it's a
that's
lie.
locked in now.
All right. In that case then, David. Hello, Hamora.
It's the truth. Here on Carney, it is the truth. I hope he remembers that. We were the best artists in primary school, me and him.
Oh,
Ah,
And that's
that is
what
the
led them
truth.
to a fucking
I
Freddy
swear to
Krueger
God,
club.
we hung out for fucking a good long while up until secondary. But we had a Freddy Krueger fucking fan club, and we would like try and talk to Freddy at school, and then when we hung out at home, watch the fucking.
see, but that's just you now. You haven't changed.
It's just Game of Thrones now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's a mad memory of mine. Because I was trying to think, okay, trying to make it spooky, quirky, weird. So I'm trying to think about how movies might have touched me. And yeah, but anyway.
As opposed to priests.
Yeah. Well,
I
depends how
wasn't
old
gonna
you,
put the
depends how
makeup
old
on,
you
I
are
was-
for the priest.
Yeah, that's all right. Everybody
In
here
primary
seems
school,
to.
he was of a right.
Back
blonde
in your
age.
day, telling me you wouldn't be the boy who lived.
I'd be the boy who told his story. Anyway, all right.
Oh, that's living. You know what I mean? That is living.
No.
I'm waiting for it.
The Dave and Vinno show does not condone the thoughts or opinions of Dave
Or,
Vinno.
or the raping, or the raping of
Colin.
children by
Or
priests.
Colin, yeah.
All right.
If any complaints,
Avada
please give to
Kedavra
Colin.
them all, I say. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Has Vinno been sent his?
I have.
And have you took it in?
I bet he took-
Are you ready to speak it?
All right. Mr. Vinno.
All right.
Go.
A Ouija board once told me how I would die, and I've come close to it happening.
5 questions, David. Use them all because you want this to not be short.
When did this near-death experience?
On multiple occasions.
So okay. When did the Ouija board tell you?
Would have been about 2008, 2010. Between that period.
Oh, I was gonna be like, that's
3-year period.
ramp sound.
It's like 2008. I remember it like it was yesterday. Cracked open the Ouija board.
The fields were green.
Oh,
3 more.
can you repeat the
whole story. A Ouija board once told me how I'd die, and I've come close to it happening.
all right, when was the first time that, that
That would have been 2012.
left? One more. When was the last time you had that?
2019, 2020. That was a cross between. It was
Better
over. It was
clarification.
over that.
Africa.
I
It
don't
was
know.
over that
what's-
period.
Maybe fucking means New Year's Eve. You're not gonna be able to give him any veritas serum, David.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
You still got a question?
Why?
Nah, he's out with him.
I thought you said I didn't.
Out with him.
Hang on, wasn't it clarifying? What? Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't ask
Yep,
you another
alright,
question because you said I couldn't.
You're going true.
Right. Lumos.
It's already 1-0. Come on.
Lumos, Vinno.
Oh, so, right. So you've made a decision?
You have to say it was a.
Yeah. So that one was true.
Ooh, what is it? How'd you
Well,
almost die?
I think it would have given him something dangerous, vehicular, or to do with work or volunteer work he was part in. And I feel like last time that would have encountered that type of. Unless it was just a vehicular thing.
Was it like fire or something, was it?
Yeah, so-
And he's a fucking
So that's what I'm
fireman.
thinking. So when I said when was the last time, I was like, well, he hasn't since there. But I wasn't sure when you kind of threw that when we thought maybe. But yeah.
Fucked up.
Now fill us in a little bit more.
Yeah, give us
yeah,
more.
give us
so-
the actual story.
Like-
Like, what didn't I ask? Yeah.
Yeah. So
2-0, 2-0,
When-
by the way, everybody.
when Hicksy was living down in Maitland, I think became a thing
remember
of
there.
get on the piss, yeah, and do fucking Ouija boards and something like that.
That's scary
And-
as fuck. What?
'Cause it was fun.
Board.
Anyway,
Hell yeah.
yeah, I said one night, how am I going to die? And it just came up burn. Anyway,
Oh,
it didn't
fuck whoever's
came
playing
up
with
burn.
you.
It wasn't
Fuck
even
you.
like, I was
yeah.
like, fucking
Anyway, I was like, oh, whatever, you know. Anyway, then the first time I was in a fire overrun and I was actually laying in so you've got the cab of the truck, pardon me, and I was actually in the dog box, which is the working
What's a dog
working
box?
section behind the cab, so you can stand up in there. It's open at the top, and we got caught in a fire overrun. So the fire comes over the top of your truck, right? So it's usually you're supposed to. Well, I say usually. The process is that when you know that's going to happen, you've got to get down, unload all your flammables off your truck as best you can, throw your sprays on, over cab sprays, and then get in the truck. We didn't have that opportunity. It came that quick. I'd laid down on my back in the dog box and held a hose over the top of me. So I cranked it, and so it was like a mist spray, and laid down in the back. And it felt like it only went for, say, maximum 10 seconds before the driver got out of there. But it felt like fucking an hour, you know, laying on your back with a hose. And one of the only thoughts that came into my head at that time was, oh, I'm fucking
the
dead.
Ouija board-
And the
the
second
Ouija
one
board was
was
right.
the fucking Ouija board, right? It was like, the fucking thing told me. So anyway, yeah, after that, whenever I was, or a recurring thought, whenever I ended up in a situation like that, was the fucking Ouija board, right? So, yeah, it actually became a bit of a comical thing for me in,
Fucking.
in situations, you know, where I was, you know, the adrenaline's pumping and all that, I sort of go, that fucking Ouija board, right? And it was almost a soothing or calming, funny thought that just took my mind off what was happening for a split second and then, you know, take away the fear. So yeah, it was a fucking weird thing, but yeah, that one is true.
Fucking 2-0, bro. Glasses are just giving
Getting
me fucking.
smashed.
Hold on, my glasses. Oh,
Teaming up.
Oculus Reparo. We're all fine now.
Fuck.
All right.
Fucking hell. Anyway.
All right.
It's Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Not Leviosa. Christ down.
Leviosa. Yeah, that one. Did you? Harry Poop Heads. Just joking. Rest in peace, Michael. All right, look.
All right.
Okay.
David, your story.
I've never seen The Exorcist. Tell everyone I have, so I don't have to watch.
Why don't you want to watch it?
Well, to clarify, I have seen a scene in The Exorcist, and that's what makes me not want to watch it. You ever
What scene?
ask? Yeah. Second question. That's
Listen
that-
to him straight
So
on
there
the
used to be a scary video on the internet
Mm-hmm.
where you would watch fucking car, and at the end of it, it would go brah, and then the fucking monster in The Exorcist.
Yeah. I remember
So that, and it just doesn't interest me. I don't. It creeps me out. That type of stuff creeps me out. I'm more of a slasher psychological. Do it.
You're more of an
So have you watched Paranormal Activity?
No, but not for the same reason. Isn't that like a handheld camera-y thing or something? Can't watch them. Fucking make me sick. There's lots of them. There's lots of that type of movie. I just doesn't. The fact I'm a fucking priest right now.
Are you an old priest or a young priest? I have seen The Exorcist. Fucking terrible. Fuck that
Why are
shit.
you even talking?
So when you watched did you ever watch scary movies like the comedy ones?
Yes.
And this
Yeah.
this is still the same question. Did you ever get the reference?
Oh, wasn't that was a second?
He
That's
asked
your
me if I
fourth
seen
question.
it, and I said yes.
Yeah, because it was leading into it.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Well,
Let
Did
him
you-
have it. Let him
yeah,
have
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Did you ever get the
doing it now.
reference? I
He's
have
all the
seen
help
it.
he can get.
Yeah, because there's iconic scenes in The Exorcist. I know what they are, and I know the soundtrack to The Exorcist. But I just
So why are you afraid to tell people that you like that you haven't watched the Exorcist?
don't want to sit alone and watch the fucking Exorcist. It creeps me out. It got me at a certain time. Yeah.
That's your last.
Well, I
question.
don't want to tell people for the reason that like,
That's a lie.
people would because of this.
It's a lie.
No, it's because of this.
It's a lie.
Lock that in.
You locked that in, Vinno?
I
He has no more
it's a lie.
If I cast my truth spell.
Wait. No more questions.
No,
No.
he's no more
Lock
questions.
it in, and he has to lock it in then.
Right. David. Assuming you've locked this in.
He has locked it in. He's locked it in.
Means light up.
Oh shit! I keep expecting Colin because you're doing this. That was a
Yeah.
Hey! Of course he's watched the
Good
fucking
one, damn
Exorcist.
it!
You gave it
Well,
away
also
in the
like-
end. You gave
No,
it away
because-
in the end.
I gave it away in the end, but also as soon as I realised I'm dressed up like a ghouly priest, I'm like, I can't be scared of these. That fucked me over. That's a Colin. Colin made up that lie. If you didn't know,
I made up all the lies.
Yeah.
Now, Colin, I'm just going to quickly.
Oh, another thing, everybody, we don't know what the lies are.
Yeah.
We give a certain amount of truths in, and Colin muddles them up and adds lies in there, and we have to make it up. So that was my first lie I had to deal with there. Oh yeah,
Cool.
of course I watched The Exorcist.
It's a fucking. It's still
And
the
it
scariest
does-
fucking movie.
Oh,
I've ever
let me
fucking
tell
seen,
you though,
That shit hangs out.
even that's the truth. I pulled that out of my arse. But remember, we didn't.
We went on a fucking YouTube fucking rabbit
There
hole.
was
once
there
of
was a
looking up
segment of
spooky
time on the
shit.
internet
Oh.
where every video, no matter what you watched, ended up with Reagan from The Exorcist going blah. Every video.
Yeah.
And then there was that game where you'd go through the maze. There was fucking advert like, oh, see if you can ghost, watch carefully. Ah. All right, have you sent to him his next one? So this is the third now.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
So Vinno, your story, please.
I
Expected to be
once
better at lying.
I once ran out the back of my house with a baseball bat after watching Sinister.
Or 5. So your first thing is true. Wait.
But I think he's true. So I'm gonna be. When did this happen?
Would have been about 5 or 6 years ago.
What about? Why did you run out the back?
You know that scene? You know that scene where he's looking at the photo, and there's this like white face in the garden in the foliage. I looked out the window. And saw
Colin wouldn't
my
bank that
dog.
you fucking seen Sinister.
My dog, who is a husky, was like in the darkness, so he's got this real bald face, and white markings. So I looked out the fucking window, and there was just this white face. So me, you wouldn't believe it, I'd had a few drinks at the time. And like fucking
It's true.
I fucking bet you have.
It's
I fucking bet you have.
and was straight out the back door. Like, fuck.
Everything's real. It's too real, Roy.
It's too real. It's too real, Roy. It's too real.
Come on.
You're gonna be fucked if it's false.
3. Got 3 more
Hey,
questions.
you'd love that, wouldn't you? You'd love that. 3 left. All right. What were you wearing? Do you remember? Did you go out like in a t-shirt and undies, or like what happened?
I honestly can't remember what. I was at home.
Like you can't name a date and
Yeah, but you're fucking weird like that.
yeah, because no, you just don't change your socks. Happy Halloween. How many have I got left? 2. What are you wearing?
I
What's
bet you can see right through that.
Have you got any good pickup lines? Like I was thinking the other day, you know, it would be funny going up and say, "Is there Mr. Gump?" Gump. How good would it be? All right. 2 questions left.
Well, I mean, unless you want to
All
do
right,
that.
so you ran, ran
pickup
out
lines?
and grabbed a. You have a baseball bat ready, don't you?
I have a baseball bat.
You have it ready to go fight something,
Last
or
question.
did you go and look for it?
No, I used to leave
No,
it.
it's no. It was a
You
clarifying
said,
question. Well, you have the
do you
baseball
have
bat.
a baseball bat?
Yeah, I was making sure you had the baseball bat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, and did you run around and look for it, or
That's your
was
last
it, or like, and take time, or was it like you had one ready because you have one ready generally? Like, did you look for it, or was it something that
He's
you
asked
had
a
it
lot
by
of
the door
questions.
because?
We'll
Yeah, can I,
count them as
Judge?
one.
Can I have clarification? Is this the same question or a second?
Oh, you want
Bring the-
clarification all of a sudden?
Okay, what I'll get you to do is pick one of the things he's asked and answer one of them.
Just answer it.
I have a
I
baseball
gave you a
bat.
clarification.
I have a baseball bat.
I've won. Okay, yeah, and do you have this baseball bat ready for if something like that would happen?
I used to leave it
At the time.
at this place at the back door.
Okay.
That's your final answer? That is true.
Yeah.
He's on 3.
No, do
3-1.
you know what it was? It's like because he just sent me that one.
And I did a little trick at the start. In the watch back, you get, I'm rubbing all this makeup on me. Sorry, ladies. But yeah, I remember I made you say it again. I'm like, I want to figure out the way you were looking at it and stuff, and the way you were saying it, and I was like, because remember I started off with a plus. I was like, all right, cool.
Keep talking.
All right, but like, so have you ever had to, aside from the game, have you ever had to use the baseball bat?
I'm not going to say.
All right. So that means yes. Ah! Oh, I hope he didn't kill. Happy Halloween, everybody! Woohoo! So fill us in. What happened? Is there any other questions I could have answered?
Dead set, like my dog, and you've seen Rico, like our husky, and he's got these very distinct markings on his face. And I think it was like the night before Rin and I had watched Sinister. Now, I love that movie. I think it's fucking fantastic, right?
I've never seen it, so when you sent it to
Mate.
me, I was like,
Dude, watch it.
all right, but this is
there's-
gonna fucking come out as a weird. And he picked that early. You were like, Connor, like Connor. You're like, Colin put Sinister, and I'm like, shit, keep a straight face. Keep a straight face. I've never fucking seen it. I wouldn't have a clue. So I was just like, shit.
Yeah, well, there is a scene where and this is not a spoiler because it's been out for long enough. But he's looking at a photo, I think, and it's got the demon's face in.
Sinister.
It's
Who's in it?
I won't ruin the whole thing for you. It was out of Training Day. What's his name?
Denzel
Denzel.
Washington?
No, not
Hawke.
Ethan
Ethan
Hawke.
Hawke from
Ethan
Sinister,
Hawke,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's because every white guy looks like Ethan Hawke. You don't understand.
Oh, we
No,
wish,
but
am I
look,
right, ladies?
Fucking-
it was a fucking great movie,
This is
and
got
it's a
fucking
real.
hair.
It's got a real twist at the end too.
Oh, don't tell me that. No, I'm just going to be thinking about the twist at the end. Damn
So
you,
go and
Dominic.
fucking watch it.
Do I look
But
like
yeah,
Snape
so-
up in this bitch with my gown? Like Snape.
No, you don't.
But yeah,
Sexy Snape.
I'd had a few drinks at home. We'd watched Sinister the night before, and we had this fly screen on the other side of the Queensland room, our fresco area. And Rico used to stand in the garden, and you could just see the white of his face through there, right? So if you were at the kitchen window, you could just see the white of his face. And yeah, I looked at that through the glass, and for whatever reason, I just fucking
And you didn't
I
go,
threw the
oh,
door-
look, my dog.
I threw the door open, and I was like, yeah, with this fucking bat. And I was like, oh, sorry, mate. And walked inside. Like, what the fuck was I going to do? But yeah.
Yeah, well, hit a ghosty looking good. It's like, remember those times, I think, how many years ago? I can't remember how many years it was. That phenomenon hit Australia where everyone was wearing, like, clown outfits and shit.
Yeah,
Standing
yeah,
outside.
yeah. Remember
That was
that?
fucked
The
up.
Clown Wars. That was fucked
up.
Well, because I think one person actually did get killed.
In America, definitely.
Yeah,
I don't know
well,
about
well,
here.
that's
But they were doing
one
the,
man
you know,
dead in
the,
America,
the
what does
run.
that mean?
Dude. Oh, I mean, if anything, that's a low occurrence. That's just
That's
every
another
day.
minute in America. Happy Halloween, boo!
Okay.
Righto.
Distraction. All right,
David.
All right, everybody. Now,
We'll do this one, and then we might have a quick fucking
Quick
piddle.
fucking session.
cool.
If Dave gets this right, so what's the score so far? How many of you
Dave's
gone
up
through?
3-0.
He's up
3-1.
3-1.
Did I get one?
You got my lie. Remember the
Oh, I did. Yeah,
shit
yeah.
lie I did?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
All right. I have shit my pants on a ghost train.
He's just sitting there.
Fuck, it happened to you too, dude. You shit your pants. Everyone shits them. Come on. Day and night, having shy.
I fucking
You
want this
know
to be
it's
real.
right.
I want this to be true so badly.
5 questions. Will.
Well, too bad.
5.
How old were you? How old were you?
I would say I was about 23. 23.
No way.
It wasn't because I
when
was
you say-
scared. It
when you
wasn't
say-
scared. I was scared.
When you say you shit yourself, was it like shat? Was it proper shit, or was it just like, oh, I'm scared?
Now-
I want this to be
Hold
real.
on, that's 2 questions down. He's got 3 now.
I want it to be
Oh
real.
yeah. Only 3. Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
It was with you at the time.
Well, my uncle, my mom, my dad, Colin.
Colin, do you remember this?
I'm
He's not allowed to
ask
say it.
those
He
That's
can't say
question
it.
3. Colin.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. All right,
Did
go on.
you- did
Only-
you-
no,
did you
only
go-
2 questions left. Quickly.
Did you,
I-
did you
I-
go,
the
third
did you
question
go
can't be
straight
me.
home after it, or did you hang around?
No, we went to like a toilet in there. I washed my in my own. And it was actually not that bad after it. It was a good wipe. Easy. But I say so myself.
Which was it in Australia or Ireland?
Movie World. Oh,
As
okay. I'm not telling you what ride it's on, but you've one question.
what ride?
Scooby Coaster.
Look,
And I'll tell you.
I want it to be true. I so want it to be true, but
You've no more questions. And remember, what you want, is always what you get. And what I think Mick Jagger said, can't always get what you want.
Yeah, but Dave, if you try sometimes, you might find.
But then Aretha Franklin was like, what you want, baby, I got it. But anyway,
it's true.
rest in peace.
It's true.
It
You locking that
is-
in, Vinno?
Are you locking it in?
Yeah, it's true.
I don't think. Give him a chance. You gave me more chances. It is a tie.
Fuck!
Is that a point for me? No, it's just no points for Vinny.
Yeah, it's just no points, Vinno.
I wanted that to
that-
be true so bad.
That actually stemmed from the fact that when we did go on the Scooby coaster at Movie World, you thought it was just going to be a ghost train because it's
I thought
called
it was
the
a
Scooby Doo
fucking
ghost train. And he was like,
and now it is a ghost train at the start, and then out of nowhere it goes. Start you go up an escalator and it goes, what
And then
goes
you
up
start
doesn't
to
go down. I was
spin.
like, wait a minute, and then I hear Scooby Dooby Doo.
And you're
Where
like
are
a
you?
take
And you're
off.
just flying around the place. I'm like, ah!
but it was just one of those things where
I could have shit myself.
the best part
That
was,
was
is
nearly
that
a true
Dave
story.
didn't like going on the rides at Movie World because he hates roller
I
coasters.
hate
and hates
roller coasters
But he
and
was
heights
like,
and shit.
yeah, I'll go on
So
the.
that was what was
I'll
leading
go on
me.
the ghost train.
Because when you said it wasn't because it was scary, that was what was leading me to think it was true. Because one, it's Dave, and yes, he wouldn't like those sorts of rides.
I don't like roller coasters.
No,
But it was just so funny because I remember him being like, yeah, I'll go on the ghost train.
Fucking let's go on
Go
this.
on the ghost train. And then I remember because I was sitting
Can
next
I,
to him.
for the record, just say I've been on the Superman ride, I've been the Lethal
You
Weapon
did
ride.
very well afterwards, but you.
There
in
was
fairness,
a girl was there that
You
kinda
only did
forced
that
me
because there was a
into it.
girl with us that
I was
time.
like, I'm not scared of shit.
There was
And I went on
probably-
Lethal Weapon twice.
There was
motherfucker.
probably
Lethal
nail
Weapon
marks
2,
in
they
the
used to call
person
me.
next to you.
There is a whole generation of people in fucking Gold Coast call me Riggs. Okay, I fucking listen. I rode that fucking Lethal
Because
Weapon.
you've rigged games.
all right.
Anyway, but what? So, because what was so
I look
funny
like
was
Uncle Fester.
he was sitting
do.
he was sitting next to me, and I just remember him being like, and then when we stopped and went up in the elevator, he's like, "What's happening?
Oh, we need to here.
Fuck is
Take a
going on?
selfie, Vinno, right
What
now.
the fuck is this?"
So we have fucking Actually, wait for the break.
No, but yeah.
Won't they tell
Yeah.
them what's behind the fucking sausage? All right, go on. No,
Go
how
on.
you make the sausage? No, what's behind the curtain? Behind the
Ah.
curtain.
Behind the sausage curtain.
Sausage curtains, foreskins. Everybody, listen. That was it. We're up. I'm up 4. Am I up 4?
No, you're only up
3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
I thought I was already 3.
No,
No, I
you
fucked the
were-
numbers
yeah,
up.
but
I
you
don't get a point
you
for
don't
that.
get points for
All
that.
right,
He just
cool.
doesn't get points.
It's 3-1. Your boy is fucking in charge. But tune in. Now, for you, it will be only a couple of seconds. For us, it will be a lifetime. Boom! Boom! Ah, I got you again. Oh, we are back at the Dave and Vinno show featuring Little Bro. And yeah, where are we now? What's happening? What's the score?
What isn't happening?
What's
I'm
next?
getting flogged is what's happening.
It's 3-1 still. 3-1. So basically, and it's Vinno's turn.
It
So
is.
you need to come back here.
I do.
The four-armed fiddler. All right, so
it's
who's
I've-
next?
3-1
I've gone
Dave's
for more
way,
of a
yeah?
Karen vibe. More of a Karen vibe.
3, 1. Oh, don't bring belts into it.
Yeah.
I can't be champion of everything. All right,
All right.
Vinno. Is this his fourth now?
Yeah.
Can he win or can he only toy?
Oh,
Well,
you've,
tech-
you
right,
can only
you've
you
done
can
it.
only toy
You can
now.
tie. Penalty shootout. I've already sent it.
Oh, has he sent it to him? All right, cool.
Oh, he has. Yeah,
Well.
yeah. Yeah. I'm
I'm too good at this. I'm too good. Too good in the hood. Too good in the hood.
All right.
Oh. No clipping that, motherfuckers. Prime Minister.
No, President of the Republic.
No, I'm Prime Minister of Australia, but it will be in a republic, so I won't be head of state because I can't be. I'm not born in the country. Okay, so I'm still going for the highest I can. But anyway, although I do kind of feel like after being Prime Minister and war, people will want me to
The war.
the war. They will trust me so much. They're like, we need Dave in there, change the constitution.
All
And I'll
right.
get in there and I'll be shot, but I'll say, don't hurt the guy who shot me, because that's the kind of leader I am.
Oh,
And that'll
fuck
help
off.
me. That'll help me. I'm gonna let him be. He's confused. Do still help me though, because I want to live and be and revel in the heroicness of it. But anyway, sorry, Vinno. What's your story? I
The
gave you
next,
enough
the
time
next,
to make
the
some up
next
there,
Abraham
you liar.
Lincoln.
Dave Abraham Lincoln.
Dave.
Honest Dave.
Do you know that Biden's, I think it's his Secretary of State or his Chief of Staff is called Anthony Blinken? But if you put his first letter in front of it, it's A. Blinken. Oh, yeah.
See, when you said Blinken, I just thought of Robin Hood Men in Tights.
In tights.
Hey,
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's
You said,
character.
hey, Blinken? I said, hey, Blinken.
Blinken.
that's true. It's anyway.
I said,
go on.
hey, Blinken. What a fucking
What
fool.
is this lie you're about to tell me?
Go for it.
I once saw the ghost of a man that had died in a car crash, pointing in the direction of another car crash.
You repeat that, please.
You
You
heard?
once saw the
you-
ghost of a man. You're allowed to ask for that.
Yes, that's the question.
No, to repeat the question. That's not a question. It's like what?
Yeah, you've wasted your first question.
Well, he asked me before. And
Yeah, you wasted a question.
I
Wait, did
once
he?
saw the ghost of a man that had died in a car crash, pointing in the direction of another car crash.
where?
North of Musselbrook. Well, it would have been say around 2016.
You know the man from a previous crash.
I did.
This is give to no.
Who's been in a car crash?
That would have been a hideous thing.
Wait, why? Why? He's a fireman.
Look
For
what the,
what
look
for?
what he's
Yeah,
wearing.
an emergency service. All right,
Oh,
vicious. All right. What
Yeah, I'm
happened
looking
with
at
this?
fucking you,
How did
Colin.
How did this man die?
Car crash.
And you, yeah.
just ask
Wait,
the
wait,
question.
wait,
You
wait,
said,
don't
how did
answer
this
that
man
yet.
die?
I just did.
Did you say?
So I've got one left.
No, you just asked it.
I didn't.
How did
He
this
didn't
man
answer
die?
it, so I took it back.
Okay, cool.
Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
I ain't saying shit.
Would have been setting a trap because he knows I'm looking for those initial bits. So he might be like, "Oh, I'm a deer in a headlight falling into Dave's spider web," which a deer would be fine in a spider web. But fuck. I have to make me guess now, don't I?
No, you got one
Got
more
one.
question.
What? Oh,
back.
boo.
God.
Has he got
Oh,
one
I'm
left?
scared.
He's got one. Yeah, he's got one left.
because he took it back because you didn't answer it.
Yeah, which is cheating. But anyway, we'll let him have it.
Not cheating.
Unless you quickly answer it.
I think. And you're. That's neat. That pair there. I'd say it's true because if Colin didn't know you were an emergency, being in that situation, how would you just know some? Maybe I don't know because if it's lie, it's like I don't know how to get into the mind of somebody.
Fucking hard. Look.
Yeah. Whereas with Vinno, like that could happen, you know, and you could have
Because I'd
a
imagine-
traumatic event and you keep seeing that fella. That's a serious thing that can happen to him. But Colin would be like, I don't think. I think it has to be true. I think it's true. I think it has to be true. True.
Got one
He's
more.
a sick
I-
motherfucker. He's a sick
Okay.
motherfucker.
But because I don't, anything you answer can just so real. Like,
You've still got a question.
This could be so real. I don't think Colin would.
What scares me, right?
Stupid.
This is beside the point. Is the amount of fucking detail that Colin he paid a lot of attention to when we were doing Fireside Yarns, to every single fucking word that was said. To the point where he was fucking calling out shit that I forgot I'd said, which is not hard.
That was just the comments.
And that was
I just
what
want to
fucking
make
scared me.
comments. They've done some,
It's the truth.
Still got a
Give
question.
you a way. Don't. All right. Why is it true?
You've got to answer. No.
Because like I found a hole in the game.
Those are the rules. Is this a lie? No.
All right. Wait. How can I make this something?
No, don't make it interesting. Just
That's what I mean. It's like I don't know what more I need to know it's true. Because have you ever talked about this to anyone?
no.
Because you wouldn't save that for the show. That's something you'd be like, you know. Yeah, I'd hope you would speak to someone about that.
He'd
I'm a
mumble
lad
out
too.
there
I'm a
as
lad.
alcoholic anyway,
Whatever
it's
I've done here is make me fucking pause. Look. Oh my god. Look at that jawbone. True.
That's your final answer.
Lock it in, or whatever that means. No deal. Oh, I mean, what's the deal?
So they just take the.
That's tops.
Oh.
Well, it used to be before it was that's gold. It was that tops. The chief had to change it because. But anyway, go on.
All right.
True.
You know.
So that one is true.
Had to be. You had to. Could speak to someone. Besides. Although I guess it's confession now, isn't it?
No.
Say 10 Hail
No.
Marys, you'd be right.
Look, I was on my way back from being out all day. We were fucking tired. And when I say it was another car crash, it was a minor car crash. But you know when you're fucking tired, he's gone.
No, you had to get
you know when you're tired, you fucking see shit. But
See shit.
But
yeah,
that's
and I've-
incredible. Yeah.
And I've spoken before about my realization of where I had to go and get help and shit. And this was prior to that time. So it wasn't a fatal car accident at all, and I still put it down to fucking fatigue.
Did the person died who you seen? Right?
Yes, it had been a car accident that I had attended previously. Yeah.
Now was he fine when he was pointing at it? Was it just like in his normal clothes, like nothing? He hadn't been in
No.
an accident? Oh, okay. That's for real.
So
PTSD.
and this is the thing.
Pretty crazy.
This is the thing with that sort of shit, right? And I'm only talking about this because it's fucking Halloween.
It's Halloween, folks. Boo.
And this is why it's the last memory you have of someone, whether it's a family member or something like that, right? That's the last memory you have of that person. So when it comes down to trauma, what you see and what sticks in your head or what you see and the scene that you see. That's ingrained in your memory whether you want it to be or not. And I know people, and some really, really great people, that just can't get past that. And it's not because they're weak, it's because sometimes you will see shit that other people won't see, and everybody has a limit, right? Think of trauma as a bottle of water, right? Some people's bottles of water are bigger than other people's, and it might take one incident for you to fill your bottle. It might take somebody else 10 to fill their bottle. But the thing is, once that bottle is full, that all comes back, right? It's got to be emptied out. So when it does get emptied out, it comes at a price, and things, do flash back. A good friend of mine, and he's a fantastic bloke. And to look at him, you would not think he suffers from what he does. But some of the shit that he has witnessed would fucking scare the life out of so many other people.
Oh, did you see much of that type of stuff though? In what you did?
I didn't see as much as some other people. I just realised one of the fucking cats in the room with me.
Is it a black cat?
Is it a
Has
black
crossed
cat?
your path?
No, he's orange. It's Elmo, the orange one. You know, the friendly dude.
Like Crookshanks from Harry Potter, who was also a ginger cat.
Saint Elmo's fire. Creepy Halloween stuff.
He might come over. I
Think
just
that
heard
was
the
for
fucking the blinds rattling. I was like, what the?
Well, better grab your baseball bat,
That
mate.
could be a future
Hey, fucking
scary
go.
story.
Grab your fucking baseball bat. Go on.
Yeah, to look at this fella, you wouldn't think, that he has dealt with some of the shit that he has, and yeah, it has fucking come back, and him and I have had good chats over the years about it. Now I've been lucky, I have attended a few nasty ones, and I say that lightly, but there is other people that see way more and deal with way more.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think
And
it's
I'm fortunate
still a
that
lot.
I haven't had to deal with kids, and that's what
Yeah,
I'm
wow.
thankful for, right? Because this fella that I'm talking about has, and that's what hammered
That'd
him,
fucking
right?
ruin.
Because
Hey, I'd be fucking.
yeah, and it got to the point where he was like, and I said to him, mate, what set you off? And he goes, I just got sick of seeing dead kids. And I just went, oh, fuck. Like, and that's as blunt as it is, right? When you're talking to people about this. So another instance was and it's with the job that I work in. And
You're a train driver, aren't you?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, oh, fuck, you'd see. some
So
shit
I
there.
worked. No, we don't. We're lucky. But I have
Oh,
worked
okay.
with a fellow who has, right? And it was quite morbid, but it was the way, like I could tell only because of my experience that he was having a bit of a moment, right? We were running past a platform. It was pretty full. There was a lot of kids. There was a festival across the road, and I always was told, and I always did take it steady going through there because, I'd heard stories of people being drunk and they'd run across the lines to try and get this festival, right? I was working with this fella one day, and when I say one day, it was an afternoon night shift, and we were coming up to this platform, and it was loaded, and I said, man, I fucking hate going past here when it's loaded like this. I'm always waiting for someone. And he goes, And you know what? When you hit a human, it just goes splat. And like I sat there for a second and I thought, what the fuck? And then it clicked because I had been told that this fella had been in an incident, and he wasn't like meaning to be so morbid or just so callous. It was him having a bit of a moment going and revisioning it, and it was me saying what I said that triggered it, right? And it could be something as simple. If I had have worded it a different way, might not have got the reaction that I did, right? So it's funny, and this is why, you know, the brain is a fucking incredible thing, but our worst enemy sometimes as well, because we as a species are so smart, or we've evolved to be what we are, but at the same time our brain can just be one of the fucking worst things, and certain words can trigger certain things in people. So it's but yeah, and fatigue, you know, anybody that's done shift work will know that when you get fucking tired, you see weird shit, you see, you know, you might see things. There he is. He is actually there, fucking Elmo.
But I think as well, I think if we could emphasize the importance, like, there's people out there that put their hat, like, these horrible things happen. They happen, and I gotta thank our lucky stars. I do. You know, you're one of them. You're one of these people that has put their hand up to deal with those situations. You know what I mean? Like soldiers, responders, emergency, police, you name it. Like the people that are when everyone else goes to their normal, they can block it out. Sometimes that happens to you in your life when a family member or your situation. There's people that put their hand up and says, "I'll be there," or when it happens to everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I'll not just my life. I'll put my hands up.
Strangely enough, and this is the thing that one of the only times that I'll say I'm fucking unlucky, right? Every fatal accident bar one that I've come across was not a call out. It was me either going to an incident or returning from one. I've said this to a few people that, you know, that have been involved over the years, that you get a message saying MVA and you don't think that you want to go because the message just says MVA, like motor vehicle accident. You don't think that you're going to be able to deal with that situation, don't go. The reality is you could be already at an incident and on the way home or on the way out there and come across it, and you have to do something about it. So that's where I suppose have been unlucky, is the ones that I have come across have been in that scenario, bar one. So I take my hat off to the people that get those pages and those messages and fucking show out and get in the truck and go and do that, because I was yeah, well, I was 21 when I saw, and it's still today my worst one. Once again, coming home from an incident, right? And that, and it was me, and I've spoken about this before, about that false bravado and that toxic masculinity shit, you know, where you go, you don't talk about it, you just get on with it. So that particular incident took a few years off my life, in the sense that I should have gone and got assistance straight away, right? And didn't, because of that reason. I thought, oh no, I've got to do, you know, you don't talk about it, you just get on with it, you know, all that shit. So, being 21 and doing that, and it changed my life. So I know the effect that has on other people that still, when they get that pager that says MVA, get out there and do their thing, you know. And I say that because after that incident, and knowing what I know now, if I got an MVA, as much as I wouldn't want to admit it back then, I wouldn't have gone. All right. Now, after events when I started to sort of go, right, I need fucking help, I took the turn and went, right, if I get that fucking message, I'm not going because I don't want to, right? So the people that are in that situation and still go, like, and they do go and get that help, they're just incredible people. And like you said, Dave, yeah, take your hat off to them because it's, yeah, it is pretty fucking amazing to see somebody deal with some serious shit and then turn around, and when that call comes to do that again, they go and fucking do it. I couldn't do that.
Literal heroes. So it's like, that's what I mean. It's like we need that. You can't just have a society where everyone just decides, nah, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
need people to stand up. And
Yep.
so I think what we owe them is kind of what, you know, when we think of the Anzacs, because we have to remember the toll of what the human being aspect. That's there. Daily basis. You know what I mean? And it just should be something people need to understand, that they never have to spend money there again. It should, you know what I mean? They should always have. Look at this little fucker eating out a skull of an eye, an eye of a skull.
Yes. Look at me. We're talking. He's a mad killer.
But yeah, we can't take for granted. Yeah, they should want for nothing, because they feel that they do what we all think. You know, I'd do that, but they put their hand up, and that's their job. Incredible.
Yeah. Anyway.
And now back to the fun.
And now back to your regulars. No, here. You know what? All those fucking scary stories. But the truth is, it's some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Some of y'all's truths are fucked up.
Well, I'm fucking hating on Colin at the moment, man, because he's used.
hey,
Shut up, we're not finished.
hey. All right. Now,
Yeah, I'm nearly.
where are we? Who are we up to now?
I mean, Dave's won.
Dave's-
It's
have you
physically
guessed me?
impossible for Dave to lose.
Is it?
Yeah, because you're
4-1 up.
4-1.
All right. So, you sent this to me? Okay. All right. This guy over here.
He's
I
given it
own
away
a
already.
trophy that I, what does that say? Told people I won, but actually made and gave to myself. I'll read that out again, so it's fair.
This is true. This is true.
I own a trophy.
It's true.
No,
It's
wait,
true.
wait.
No, it's true.
Lie. I own a trophy. Sorry, I own a trophy that I told people I won, but actually made and gave to myself.
It's true.
5 questions.
No, he's
I know.
got 5.
Ask him
He's
about
got 5.
Ask him about it.
Ask me about it.
It's true.
No, you
Ask
have
him
to
about
ask me about it.
No, I don't. It's true.
I had to. You made me ask 5 the last time. Ask me 5 random questions about it.
What was the trophy for?
Darts.
Right. True.
No, you have. That's 1.
Which country were you in?
Australia.
True.
You're still on true. Go on.
Which
3 more than all.
Were you in Singleton or Canberra or Brisbane?
Canberra.
Right. True.
2 more, Vinno. Go hard.
He played it up too much at the start, right?
Did I? No.
You did. And the worst
I did
thing
a little bit. Yeah, I know. You're right, yeah.
And Colin
No, but
was
yeah, I've
sitting
got
there.
2 more questions. It's the
At
part
the
of the
moment
show.
I said
It's part of
true,
the
and
show.
Colin was just like,
You
Like-
never know. There could be these two last questions you have now. Might be like, oh fuck, it's false.
"What pants were you wearing?"
3/4 length camos. It's like, no. Actually, that was 2006, Dave. No, I was literally
Dave,
when
doesn't
I
work.
made it, or when I'm telling people that I won.
Is Em ashamed of you for doing this?
M tells everyone that it's not.
Okay, it's true.
Hold up. Does he got more questions?
Oh, he's all out.
You can't just from the start. It is a lie.
And it's the fucking worst one I wrote. It's the fucking worst one I wrote.
I had a big story made up. I was going to be
what?
like on the CNC. It's a lie. On the
Fuck
CNC
off.
machine at work, and I was going to say it was the Yarralumda Yacht Club first
Col-
place
hang on,
winner.
hang on, no.
That is
It's
the
a
worst
lie.
lie
It's a
I
lie.
wrote.
Colin,
That is
Colin,
the
you've
worst
done me
lie I wrote.
dirty. You've done me dirty.
Hold on, I've given him
Take on the
lies,
brothers of destruction.
and all of them were
You've done me
shit.
dirty.
They were all terrible lies.
know.
What were the lies that I sent you? Because we've gone through all of them.
No,
so far.
that was my fourth, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're up to 5.
You're 5. You're on 5.
So I just.
Sorry, I'm just checking my Powerball.
That can't be a lie. That's so David.
No, that's. Jesus Christ.
Have we
Go
done
through
all
the
my
go through-
truths?
No, you haven't. Go through the questions.
We don't know.
you've
We've
done
got
so
one
far.
left. We got one left.
Alright,
Send me another one.
All right, but
Send me another one. Don't forget,
That is
Colin.
the
You've got an
Is
extra.
this 4? Is
You've
this
got an
4?
extra.
1 or something? No, no, because it's still 3-1, is it?
No,
No,
four.
it was
4-1.
4-1.
So I've
No,
guessed
it's
all
three-
of his. Have I guessed all of
No,
yours?
3-1.
No.
3-1.
No, you've
How
not
have I
guessed
been
all.
3-1 this whole time?
No, you've not. No, you're now 4-1. Because you won a point just then. No, he was 4-1 because you guessed Vin. Because
No, he doesn't get a
Vinno
point
fucked
for.
up last time.
I don't get a
Well, then he
point.
fucked up the last one.
So it
'Cause
should be
you-
4-1.
Yeah, it's 4-1 because you didn't get the last one. It's fucking 4-1,
All right.
right?
We'll watch
you've
the
lost
tape
very
back.
much.
Watch the tape back.
We will.
Right.
Because I've been 3-1 for a fucking long
No,
time, and
it's-
I've been killing it.
No, because you got Vinno's last one was true.
Aye.
Yeah, but Colin, you've done me dirty.
How have I done you dirty? Go on. No,
I
go on.
think
Tell
I
me.
had that like I
that was
pretended made
too-
a trophy.
You
How am I
didn't-
going to make it?
You didn't even have to answer questions. That was just so Dave.
And I was playing it up at the start. I even said, lie.
Yeah.
How
This-
fucking
like-
thick can you be? He's
Yeah.
like, oh, this lie.
Oh, I
this
also said lie.
How you fell for it? How much have you had to drink?
A bit.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Don't talk.
Oh, do we know?
No, we
Trying to
do.
be supportive to Vinno. Have to put this in the washing machine.
Nah, but you're
Okay.
just having a fucking shocker,
I'm
man.
very proud of myself. All right. Okay. So, Vinno, have you looked at it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. And then you made me replace one of your ones with sinister. Like, how specific do you want to get to that without it being true? Fuck's sake.
How would he know you watched?
I wouldn't have a fucking
Sinister?
clue.
Oh,
Anyway.
I've seen in. All right, go on.
Okay. Oliver, my son, on several occasions, has called me into his room and pointed at the corner, saying that there is somebody standing there. And when I've gone into the room, it has been obviously nothing, but still chilling.
Oi. And I'll tell you. False. All right. Now, Colin, can you tell me the first thing Vinno did? What was his first story? What was your first story? I'm not. This is
Are we
the
allowed to
question.
go,
I'm
are we allowed
talking
to go
about
back
it.
through his things?
I think so, because I want to just keep track.
But that's up to you. I'm not doing that. That's up. But no, because like that's on you because that could give stuff away.
What do you mean? It's the rule.
should
My
give
first
stuff
story
away.
was
You
the
need-
Barney one.
Remember?
Anymore.
Yeah, and so he's going to try and work through them.
Yeah, he's gonna try and work through them.
But what Dave
Is that
doesn't
is that
know,
allowed?
what Dave doesn't know, is remember I sent you the extra one.
False. He's trying to pretend like there's more truths. It's so false. All right. Now, okay. First question. What was the fucking story again? What was the story again? Please repeat it as a. And put
See,
your thumb
this
down
should
and-
be illegal. This little tactic that he's got here. He heard me
What's it-
first. He heard me clearly the first time. He's done this on 3 occasions.
You liar.
All right.
What's the question?
You asked the question. You haven't asked the question yet.
What's the question?
Well, that's 2. He's just asked 2.
No, he didn't. No, he
No,
never
you're
gave
down.
it.
You're down one.
It's
Because
only
he's
once.
asked you to
I've asked you
repeat
and you
the
haven't
question.
done it yet. You haven't done it
Oliver,
yet.
my son, has called me into his room on multiple occasions saying that there is somebody standing in the corner.
All right.
More questions.
That's everything I need to know. Did I or didn't it happen, really? No? I pull him.
Did Dave just pick his nose?
No, I'm
Or
trying
was
to. It's honestly,
He was scratching it.
I'm trying to scratch my nose with getting the least amount of pain from the
Face
from my
paint on
nose
you.
off. I'm trying to just scratch them.
4 questions.
4 questions. So, what does he say? Point in the corner and just like, "There's a man," or
No,
And?
in tears, and points to the corner.
3 questions.
in his room.
His room.
I think having that scared is. So has this caused other problems? Him not being able to sleep in there, or does it only happen for a bit and you're able to sleep? Or
We can settle
Ask
in.
2 questions.
Right. So which one do you want me to answer first?
First
Whichever you
question he
want.
asked was, does this happen in his room? And the second question was, has
no,
this caused
I
any...
didn't. That wasn't the question. That's me saying if this is happening in his room, then this
Stop
must be
putting
caused.
question marks at the end of all your statements.
I'm asking myself a question. Let me finish talking.
Okay,
If
you
this
get
has
3
happened
questions.
in his room, 'cause it's in the question, already
Mhm.
asked, then it must be causing for him have issues all the time. Or is this just? This is the same question because it can only be 2 things.
Okay, well this
It
is
can
this
only
is
be
the
that
third
it
question.
doesn't cause issues or it does.
Okay, so you are asking yourselves those questions. Which one are you asking, Vin?
I finished with the question. I was so does this cause other issues with him going to bed?
We have to turn his night light off.
After
That was a
does he need
question.
to?
That was a question. I'm
Yeah.
not
Okay.
gonna-
New question. New
Statement.
question. Everybody, chill out.
Statement.
Does do you turn it off after he goes to sleep, or does he have to go to sleep with the nightlight, or when you say you switch it off, do you have to switch it off when he?
When he calls us in for this particular thing, we have to turn the night light off. On other occasions, he will go to
Not
sleep.
true.
He will go
Not-
to sleep fine without it.
And that's because there's a man in the corner.
He hasn't said it's a man.
Isn't that he said there's a man in the corner was part of?
No, I said he points to the corner.
Saying that's not true. Get one.
You know what you did? Changed everything.
Stop! No!
I fucking said.
What is it?
It's true. So
Now,
the story Colin gave me.
is it not a lie?
I gave him a lie.
It's a lie. You can't change it. He just wants to win.
But he can't
change
win.
it.
But I
No,
gave
because
him a
it's
lie,
so
and then he
close to the
and then he said
truth.
something
It's
else.
so close to the truth. I had to go with it.
So he sent what lie
I'll,
did you send?
I'll tell you what I sent him. So
How is
him-
this not cheating?
Well, I actually agree. Okay.
With me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh!
If I
you know
give
what?
So
you,
this is
if
what
I
he
give
sent me.
you a lie,
This
if I
is what
give
he
you a
sent me.
lie,
Yeah,
you can't
Okay,
do the truth.
look. No.
This is what he
Colin.
sent me, right?
No. This is what I want you to do, just so it's fair. Colin, you read out what you sent him, and then Vinno, you read out what you said to me. So
Right.
first, Colin, you
Lie.
said
Insert your child's name here. Has told me on several occasions they've seen a creepy figure standing in our back garden.
Now I
And
changed
instead
garden.
he changed the
he
whole
changed
thing.
it
And
to a
No.
because it's
room
not
because
in
we've already
writing,
done a back garden thing.
but
I've
because it's
changed
not
it from
written-
back garden to room.
Which
he
is
already
why
did
I
it.
gave it to you. That way he would have gone. You've already got one of those, like, or just done something else.
You can't
should
be.
have
You
read it.
even had help. You even had
You
help.
already-
No, I
already
didn't
won.
because he's got read it first for fuck's
You know
sake.
what? You know what? I'll allow it. Out of the good graces.
still got it.
Because he knows he's
Father
winning
Dave.
regardless.
What you
I
did
know,
wrong.
okay, yeah, it's alright. It's fine. Let it
What
slide.
you did
let
wrong
it
was
slide.
when you decided to go off script, so to speak, and he went, "Say it again." You know he's going to ask you to say it again. He's asked you every time, and then you didn't
You
have
should-
it written in
can I
front
just
of you.
say, for
You're
future
like-
games, you should be able to clarify what the
Oh, yeah,
actual
100%.
question
But
is
yeah.
without it being a question.
But the moment he asked you that, and I looked at you and I was like, "It's not written in front of you. How are you going to say it exactly the same way again? You fucking idiot!"
Which
and then
I
you were
did.
like, "Oliver." And you weren't, but you've read the screen every single time except then.
Yeah,
And
Which
you
is
just
what I
stared
was
right down the
trying to
camera, and I was
do.
like,
to fucking throw it off because you went read it first, for fuck's sake. So I was looking at that, the read it first for fuck's sake, thinking, okay, so Colin's probably picked up that I keep looking back at the screen to get the fucking story, which I did use, which I did use to
You
try and
said
show
it
Dave
so
off.
so blasé at the start, like that you.
So I
didn't
think we
need to
leave
read it
this.
from the
I
screen.
think we leave this to the people. If I change back garden to bedroom, like one word, because
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with. No, but I don't think. I think it's literally my detective skill. I don't think it was, even if it was the bathroom, even if it was the backyard,
fell
I
for
would have
the-
said it was a lie.
How
if it
did
was
you
backyard,
fall
I
for
was
the
like
trophy
two
one?
backgrounds.
I basically put that up going, this
No,
is going to
because
be
I
the
work
most
at
obvious
I
truth.
work at a
So
place
obvious
where
lie.
I could CNC out trophies with people, and we could make we could make that, and maybe I
Yeah,
kept
but
one
then
from production.
it was the way you were like,
And it's
oh,
like, that's mine.
lie. Oh, sorry.
hang on.
Be like,
in all honesty, yes, there is multiple occasions where he's called myself and his mum in, and pointed at the corner of the room where the nightlight is. Right, and we've had to
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
turn
yeah.
it
So
off.
tell me, so this actually happened. So
Yes, this happens.
that's
This
creepy
happens
as fuck.
sometimes.
fuck. Did I tell you another creepy thing? This is back in Ireland. This involves Colin.
Is this,
When I was
your Freddy Krueger?
Oh, this is well past that. Me and my friend Big Tony, when he stayed over at my house, Colin, I used to get Colin to creep me out, and he used to have holy water at the door. So like, and he used to creep my friend.
Yeah, so I mean,
But yeah.
Colin makes the
Who's the
final
best?
decision. Colin makes the final decision, but I'm a bit torn with that one because
But,
yeah,
okay, look,
it's a
this sets
50-50, isn't it?
precedent. This sets a precedent because I think we have to stick with what he sends us. However,
Look,
I think is, however, I think we should let it slide this once because you were trying to formulate a question to trick another player,
But honestly, I would feel
make it
bad.
harder for another player.
I would feel bad lying
No,
to you,
I have
Dave,
them written
about
down.
that
These are
because
But you sent
because
two
of one word.
backyard ones to make it.
yeah, but one of them was his truth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Which means I
It's
would've-
also, in fairness, it's the truth you gave me on the fly. So that wasn't one of his original truths.
Oh, okay.
He gave me a substitute truth.
Can I give you a truth that Colin didn't?
Well, you've got. Well, do you want to go through? Do you want to go through the? We'll finish up. Do you want to go through the lies?
Do I have one more?
He's got
got
one
one
more.
more, but
Dave's
he's
got
got-
one more.
Okay, send it.
Yeah,
to me.
yeah. And
Send
then
me
we'll
a
go
lie
through
or
the
a
lies.
truth, Colin. Because
So-
I've got one or two left now.
And that's why
There's a few questions. There's
I went
spares.
that with a truth, Dave.
Oh yeah, Colin. Yeah.
I've got spares.
Yeah. Throw them in there. I'm gonna do one of these.
Have it.
I've got some spares here.
This is like. All right, cool. Right. I had a haunting experience. Haunting in bunny ears experience at a Hollywood hotel.
What was the hotel?
The historic Hollywood Hotel on Melrose Drive, Melrose Avenue.
What was the experience?
I felt like I had a feeling, a paranoia around me. The hotel that I don't get. I am not someone who believes in ghosts. But I had a weird paranoia feeling about me that the pictures, room were looking at me, that I heard hearing weird noises around the room that I kept checking and looking out the peephole. And I also felt like I had.
Were you high
That
at
was
the
the
time?
experience. Was I what?
Were you high at the time?
Was in Vegas. This was in California, in Los Angeles, in
California.
Hollywood, historic Hollywood Hotel. Melrose Drive, right
Who-
beside Koreatown. Look
who-
that up on a Google map.
Who was with you at the time?
Me and M was on our honeymoon. He can back this up.
May as well fall for it. Go on. Fall for the fucking rest of them.
It feels real, doesn't it? Feels real. Feels like that could have happened. So much so. Has to be true. How would I know what street it was on? How would I know it was called the Historic Hollywood Hotel? Did I go to that hotel? I know about the hotel. All these things are flying through his head. No questions left.
Got one question.
No question.
Got one question.
All right then.
This one's for Colin.
Okay, why not at this point? Go on.
He wasn't there.
Go on. You've won. Go on, ask me. What do you want me to say?
Is it true or false?
It's fucking true. Go on. All right. Now. Go on. Do you want true or false?
It
Vinno? What do you
is
reckon?
a true.
I didn't make a decision.
True. All right. Go on, Vinno. Make a decision.
That
After
was
both
true. I was
Yeah.
thinking true.
Fucking
Give him
But
the
honestly,
I thought you said it was.
Give him the
I
fucking
I
points.
thought you'd given your thing.
no.
I thought you'd given your answer already. All right. Yeah, it's real.
No,
Let's go
I
for
honestly thought it might have been it false in Vegas, if anything.
The Hollywood Hotel, the historic Hollywood Hotel, right? Was just that we got it. Went into Hollywood when we got to Hollywood. It's this little place, old ass hotel right beside Koreatown, and fuck, it was a lovely hotel. But I swear, like I don't get. And you can ask him. I'm like a non-ghost believing motherfucker, and I still know that there was no ghost there or anything. I feel like we are.
No, but I can see
overwhelming
you.
feeling.
I can see you fucking constantly peeking through the fucking peephole.
Dude, was like, we need to get the fucking sleep. We have to fucking travel, like, you know, across the fucking country, or across the west coast anyway. And I cannot get to sleep. I'm fucking itching all over my body. I'm turning the lights on.
Should have got high.
I was like, there has to. I would have. I was in America. Come on, a bit of Cali wheat butter. Sugar baby, you know. But I didn't, and I couldn't get it at the time. It wasn't legal. Still had a prescription. I think that's how they got arrested. But yeah, it was unbelievable feeling. Never felt that feeling. Went outside, looking down the hallways, and it was typical fucking shining wallpaper, carpets and shit.
I always wonder if what they would do and stuff like that, like if they just to try and like fuck with it, they'll have aircon or something, and they like dial it up a little bit just to make it a little bit colder, or like they'll, you know what I mean?
Dude,
Like
I felt like the pictures in the room were like looking at me, and it was the worst feeling in the world. And then when I went into the bathroom, jumped out, like crawled out of the bathtub hole, and then went back down.
let's have a look, right?
I swear to God, you ask him.
Here's the thing.
The historic Hollywood Hotel on
Yeah,
Melrose
you
Avenue.
told me about it before. Yeah.
But
Which
here-
is, hang on, which is that one that they've had there was a documentary on it.
I
about
don't
the
think it's that one.
disappearance.
No,
I
that's-
know what
that's-
you're talking about. Yeah.
Is that the
Wait,
one
is
where
that the
like,
one where the woman was in the fucking? They found
Water
her in
tank.
the water tank.
Oh, that docu-series that was about 10 episodes too long.
Yeah, it was too long. It was too.
I
Well,
didn't,
because-
I didn't watch it. I knew the story.
Well, the worst part about it was in like the second episode, they were like, and someone checked the water tank. And then it was like episode 3 through 9 was like, and here's all the things it could have been. And then it was like episode 10.
It was
oh, yeah,
all
you-
the
you-
internet sleuths. It
Yeah.
was like, here's the conspiracy theories, and in the end, it was like, no,
No, he was in the water
this is
tank.
how she fell in the water tank. Now listen, what was I going to say? Have we done both our fives now?
Yeah, you've done
So
both
I
your
won.
fives.
Now there was one truth Colin didn't use for me.
Oh,
Can I say it?
yes.
So I was going to say, and where is it now?
I've got it here.
Oh yeah, you read it out.
Out of nowhere, the TV and cupboards area behind me was destroyed.
Oh,
You know, I used to have a TV behind me in the cupboard.
yeah.
So, me and Em heard a bang. What the from the house? So we ran outside, checked out, what the fuck was that? And then we just assumed, I peeked in through the garage door, and I just assumed, I didn't look around there, and I was like, because I thought the garage door's not up, so it's not someone going to be rummaging around or whatever. And we just thought it must have been. And I came in then the other day, TV was smashing the ground. I'll send you a picture. I have a picture. And you're looking at it right now. But we'll probably have forgotten.
If
Whatever.
it's like
It did
anything
happen,
else,
though, right?
you will definitely forget that picture.
The cupboards had fallen down. The fucking TV was on the ground smacked. And I had no idea how it happened. Now, I do have
Maisie out there doing kickflips.
No, I do think that, no one could have done anything. That it literally never put the... It just was holding on by 2 screws, fell down, and smashed
Knocked
the
the
TV all
TV.
over the ground. But it looked like someone. I mean, but I have a
Possums.
camera. I have a camera in
Fucking-
here, so you
Fucking
would've known.
possums.
But I've cameras all around the yard and also.
Well, you said it was only on
Possums
like,
and
fuck all
ninjas.
screws, right?
2 screws. I reckon it was just gave in, so I took them all down. So if I had been this one above me, imagine that happened during a podcast.
Fucking hilarious.
Could have
Would've been
happened.
fucking
hilarious.
If I didn't die. Fuck. But Em uses this computer out here as well when she's doing
Yeah, okay.
classes. And
Oh yeah, fair enough.
fuck.
Yeah, take that. Then.
But,
Yeah,
that
fuck.
was scary as fuck.
So, do we want a review here? Because I'm not gonna lie. Or am I? Would I lie to you?
What do you mean a review?
Like, let's go just quickly in terms of going back through it.
Yeah, let's go back through it
'Cause
quickly.
I'm not like what I'll say is that there was a point where you're like, oh, you fucked me over. I tried to get you back in the game. I gave Dave 3 lies in a row to try and
He's
like
taking
make
it
him
to
have
heart
to say
too,
shit.
hasn't he? Taking it to
I
heart.
did. You got treatment. Preferential
You
treatment
did. You
there.
did. You did. You
How?
definitely did.
Hang
Because
on,
I
let's have a
gave
look.
Dave 3 lies in a row, and I even gave him 2 of my like. I'm like, these won't be real enough lies to be like,
Well, I
let's
got
get Vinno
truth.
back in the game. So, because it was 3-1 at the time, and I was
Truth.
like,
See, I got
Catch
all
up.
3 truths in the fucking row.
because I was like, if he tells a believable story, David might guess otherwise. And then
God is with me.
that's literally why I told you I was like, tell your truth, but for fuck's sake, act. Like and like just because what you
I've
were
rubbed
doing
it
with the
out.
lies was you were going like really short, and then with the truth you were like going into info, and I was like, do something different. That's why I was even giving him tips. I was like,
You're like, read
stammer,
it first.
do
Hang on.
something.
Let me just remind people what Colin's tips were. Nothing.
Is he giving you tips?
Kinda.
Nothing.
I got no fucking
So
tips.
nothing.
Nothing. And on the last
Nothing,
one,
nothing,
read
because
it
he was
first for
3
fuck's
behind.
sake.
Read it.
So
because
there
it
was-
says like insert
And
child's name here.
I'll upload the tips. There is nothing. Nothing.
No, hold on.
Nothing.
I'll upload
Read
them
it
on the
first for
podcast as well.
fuck's sake.
So, use truth 3, but give less info. Stammer and act like you don't know. For fuck's sake, you're behind.
Hang on. Where is that?
Mine is just what it is.
This is what I've
Oh, you
got.
fuck.
Yeah,
This
because
is what I
at
got,
this
right?
point, you were 3-1 up, and I was
So?
like, dude.
This is
still
the
lose.
message.
No, but I would have stopped if he got the next one. It would have been a 3-2, and I would be like, alright, we're back in the game. Because I was like, this is going to go shit real quick if he doesn't have anything.
So it was gonna be even. I can't believe this. Look at all this.
I've actually just seen
Truth
that.
1.
I've only just seen that stammer and act like you don't know, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, you're behind. I was like, that's why I was like, I'll give you
Ladies
truth.
and gentlemen,
Why?
if ever it was in doubt, you know.
And one of the reasons I gave you all your truth is because I was like, because he won't guess they're all true if you just can do something.
Hang on. Which one?
and then I
Which
gave
one were you
Dave 3
doubting,
lies in a
Colin?
row.
Which one were you doubting? Which one were you
What was I
doubting?
doubting? What do you mean?
Because you've got the stammer
said-
and act. Use truth 3.
I said use truth 3, but give less info because on
I'm gonna go here. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna quickly run through mine, okay?
Go for it.
Okay, so Colin said. So the first one I had to do was in primary school. I founded with a friend Freddy Krueger.
Yep.
That was the first one. My second one was
Very
lie.
believable.
Lie. I have never
You
seen
got
The
it wrong.
Exorcist. But yeah, you got that one wrong. It was true, and you said false.
Which one did I get right?
the Exorcist one.
Right.
Yeah,
so that-
Which
This is my second one was a lie. It was I've never seen The Exorcist.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
everyone. I have, yeah. So I got.
so you got that right.
My third one was lie. I've shit my pants on a ghost.
I still think that's
And-
real.
Dave would have told you.
I would
No,
have
I think it's
I
real.
would.
In my
legit,
mind,
yeah.
look, I don't care what he says. In my mind, it's real.
Now,
I think he did too, just quickly.
yeah. Oh, it's truth is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Now,
And
lie.
that's the
It's
underpants
fake.
of the beholder.
It's fake news. David, it's fake news.
Now, lie was my fourth one. I own a trophy that I told people I owned, yada yada. And then my fifth one was
Hollywood.
I had a
Yeah,
haunted.
yeah.
So, what was your first one? Was the
Ouija board.
Ouija board?
No, it was Barney.
Barney.
Oh,
that's
Barney,
right.
sorry,
Barney. Then Ouija
So I've
board.
got to save me typing. This is Colin's response. If I pick one, yeah, right. We don't need to do that. Lie. I have a reoccurring nightmare about a children's TV character. Then he goes on to the Ouija
Gives you
board.
lots of options.
Truth 2.
So the Ouija board. Straight after that is Truth 2.
And
Once,
then what happens?
so the other one that I had on here.
So I say truth 2, but then he goes.
So I got the first one, got the second one, yeah.
So I go truth 1, and then he says remove 2, as in remove truth 2, and then put this one in, which is I once ran out the back of my house.
Yeah.
after
So
watching
the other
Vinno.
truth.
You fucked yourself there because I wouldn't have put a movie title.
That's
in
why
like that.
that's how I thought, because why would Colin say after watching this particular movie?
Yeah, righto. So
So,
I didn't know.
yeah.
See, him being a movie person.
Yeah, that again too. I would have thought.
See, this one wouldn't
because
have been
there was-
any better then, because the one I removed was I once rode back to a friend's place as fast as I could because I thought I was being chased by Leatherface. So that was
It's
about
similar. Yeah,
that was
yeah.
about Hicksy and I we'd watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre at Zach McLennan's place one night. Yeah, and we were riding back down York Street, heading up to the main street, and Sean was like, "What would you do if fucking you heard this chainsaw start behind us?" So like I was like, "Oh, nothing." But then we both started fucking hightailing it. Like we fucking never pedaled that fast in our life, man.
But that's what I mean. So when you swap that out, I was like, all right, use it then, because you clearly think I was like, your truth. I was going to give you that one anyway. Oh, yeah, you want to use it? You think you've got something?
Too
Use it.
specific.
Listen
then
to
you made
Colin.
it-
He's taking
You
it
should have said
personal.
horror movie.
It's because I tried to help you, and
You
you
should have said
fucked it
after
up.
watching a horror movie. That's what you should.
I
have
would have.
said.
Well, the only like
You didn't.
I
You
would have
didn't ask
made
the
it vague.
question though.
I didn't make. I
No,
would've made
he's
it
he's done what
vaguer.
I've asked him to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
would've made
after
it
that, I
vaguer.
got Truth 3 straight up, which was the ghost man.
That almost got him. That almost got him.
But that's what I was
It
about to
did.
say. So
It
I
did.
thought maybe Colin had fucked up and put a sinister movie in there, but I was like, he wouldn't. Then I was like, well, Colin could have done that, the accident. But I was like, Colin knows that.
See, I tried to
could
throw you
know
off
from
there
what-
as well because
I
I
actually didn't
when I was
know you were a first responder. I thought you were just like a volunteer fireman, or not volunteer fireman, but like
Fire
country
service.
fire service.
It was just fires.
that's
Yeah, I
what
thought it was just fires.
that's what they do.
Cars
Yeah.
have fires.
Yeah,
So-
But that's what they do.
That's
So
my
in
point.
our
Is,
area-
yeah, I didn't make
In
that
our
connection.
area, a lot of like the New South Wales Fire and Rescue won't sort of leave the city limits unless asked to. So the rural areas for MVAs, car accidents, highway, and all that sort of stuff, straight away is
I just
is
didn't make
rural
that
fire
connection.
service.
Oh, we got to wrap it up, boys. Come on, we got to wrap it up.
yeah.
Do you want me
Yeah.
to run through?
There we go.
I'll run through the lies that I had.
Go for
available,
it.
Right. So I have a
Shit
recurring
lies.
nightmare about a
Shit lies.
children's TV character. Well, someone can't. Apparently, 3 of them
I
are
won.
great.
I
because he
fell for
fooled you with
3 of
all
them
them.
lows.
Fucking shit
I gave
lies.
him the worst one.
Shit lies.
Shit for you.
See, if you had to give it, if you had to given me the shitting on a fucking roller
train?
coaster, done. Right? He would have
No,
fallen.
because if I did that, if I gave you that one, I realized if I give you that one, Dave's gonna know it's a lie, because he knows that he's had a bad time on a ghost train. So I was like, all right, I won't give it you. Next one is I shit my pants on a ghost train. I thought this was the worst one because it wasn't spooky, and I was like, I won't put it in, but I went, I'll throw it in there, which was I own a trophy. I told people I won, but if I actually made and gave to myself.
But hang
I
on,
went,
this is showing
He's
your
not-
underlying knowledge of Dave, right? Because that is fucking. Look at that man. That is
I do
something.
that.
because-
that is some shit that he would do.
But here's the
No,
truth,
because
though.
Dave
I'm
would-
winning
look,
legitimately everything.
Because here's what
Why
you
would I
don't
need
know
anyone?
about
Look,
Dave. He wouldn't.
These aren't painted white. Look
He
how
wouldn't
fucking-
make up a fake trophy.
He would.
Tell everyone he won it and gave it to himself because someone would figure out it wasn't and fucking give him shit for it.
No,
He would
because
instead
if it was
focus on his
Airtight,
rugby
baby.
league
Right.
trophy, which
And
I
this
can
is what-
guarantee you was around.
this is
somewhere.
what threw me off.
Right there.
when he said he did it in Canberra,
He's got like one
Right.
tro- You said truth from the start.
that makes perfect sense because up here we can't challenge that, really, can we? Right?
He also
So-
told you he did it in
Here,
camo pants.
we had to force you to ask those questions.
Yeah, because I thought
We had to
I
push you
like,
through.
that is just so fucking new, right? So the moment that you said I once made a trophy for myself, that was the moment where I went,
Yeah, but
This
he would
is Dave
He would
Giles to a
also finish the
trophy.
story going, "Nah, but it's from I made it." Nah.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that's me. High jump.
"No, we wouldn't."
I
See, Colin, your
knew I had
experience,
to make it there.
your experience with Dave is different to ours because he would fucking drag that on for years if he could. Just
And
like
then one
that.
day they'd be like,
Just
"Oh,
like
yeah,
that
yeah."
lie that he was part of the premiership team for Greta Brinks and Coles.
Well, he's got an actual trophy
I
for that
literally
one, and
was.
I
That's the
saw him do
truth.
it.
He made that.
And that was actually after Colin won the minor major premiers too.
Anyway,
Is that right, Colin?
Soccer's not a real
got another
sport.
gold medal.
No,
by the way.
no. Colin, did you also that year win the minor and major premiers?
Soccer's
No, I
not a
didn't
real
know.
sport.
Yeah,
Neither
that's
is
right.
riding on a horse, you fucking wanker.
Sorry, say that again.
Ooh,
Neither is riding
He's
on a
making
horse.
fun of your polo days.
Fuck your Honda
Polo
Civic.
cross.
I have a horse outside.
Here, he's a country bloke. Here, everybody. All right, so where are we now?
How well is your diving? Can you, like, if I threw a leaf at you right now, would you take a dive?
You know, if I meet you on a football field, you'd regret it for the rest of your
Oh,
life. I don't dive. I don't
Protect
fucking
my
dive.
shins.
Oh,
Protect my shins.
You know what?
I
Maybe
do wear
we
shin
should.
pads, yeah. No,
Maybe that
Well,
could
how
be a
come
thing.
How come Vinno's head
I
has,
reckon
has become more like a soccer ball?
what I reckon we
take
should
that.
do.
Well,
Right.
if he's been in the right place,
And
he's
I'll-
probably taken more of a kick.
You're
on.
about to get challenged.
I'll
You're
offer
about to
this.
get challenged.
I'll offer this challenge out. Right. Hot chip challenge. Straight into 1v1 game of soccer.
Done.
Okay. So what?
Done.
What's this?
No, so
What's
you
the
got
I'll
challenge?
let you have the
the
ball.
hot
and
chip challenge.
ruin
So you got to eat the whole bag, and then try and score a goal.
Against two. Are
Alright,
you
each
supposed
other.
to
Go
shoot
first,
on
mate.
me? Or are you switching?
No. Like we eat the whole bag, and then we've
You
got
won't
to
get through the whole bag.
You just
This is a
won't.
Neither will
misnomer.
you.
You're not getting through shit.
How
won't.
about this? How about this? How about this?
go.
It's 10 shots aside. Each one of you are taking the shots, and each one of you have to be the goalie for the other person.
Done.
You have to eat one chip, and then you take a shot. One chip, and then take
This
a
is
shot.
getting way
if you
too
don't
technical.
eat a chip, if you don't eat a chip, you don't get a shot. No, that's it.
Done.
Way too
That's easy.
technical. This is where I think I need
it.
like
That's-
Reese in as a fourth.
You need someone so you can pull out and don't become fast. And someone else, someone else can just go and take on the game.
No, we'll do it next time I'm down in Canberra.
You can
We'll do
have
it.
one chip and then
We'll
be
go
like, "Oh, I
down.
can't do it."
We'll pull all
Sorry,
the
guys, I can't fucking do it.
we'll pull
Oh,
all the
God.
syringes out of the local soccer field, and we'll go down and do it.
They're in the rugby field. I mean,
There
we're
were,
in Canada.
I brought Hicksy's family down here, and we were walking back from Questacon. Hell, there was legit syringe.
Clondalkin. Anyway, it's like on a Tuesday.
My older
what
brother
other-
fucking got one in the foot walking back from the beach. We were at Hawks
What
Nest
tongs on? Here in Bayerfield.
What?
The beach?
on the beach. No,
Okay,
we
I
were
don't
walking
know.
back.
Wait, it was on the beach.
It was on the beach. We were walking back into the caravan park that we're staying at, which is just off the beach. And he
Yeah,
was like,
that's
"What the
the
You're
fuck?"
near the caravan park.
No, but
Dude
this was
shot himself
this was
up.
on the beach, and he was like, "What the fuck?" So
Ah.
then when they realised what it was, because he had a prick mark, and they pulled out, it was a fucking used syringe. They had to take him down
He
to
got
get,
any
of
good
course.
free
to get
drugs
the
out of it?
HIV
No.
tests, all that sort of shit, man.
That's it. Guy takes some heroin, you know,
We've all
fucking
been there.
leaves the syringe in the sand because, you know, he's got shit to do. He's on heroin.
Goes swimming towards fucking Vanuatu.
Yeah. He's
What were the next ones? I changed costumes at a Halloween party in an attempt to sleep with two women. I didn't end up using that one.
Because it was terrible.
seedy.
Yeah,
Well,
although it is
yeah, you
very
know-
Dave.
You would have guessed.
Yeah.
You would have guessed true because he would have made you believe it
He
because he,
wa- he
could sell
probably-
it into you.
He could. He's a
Um,
used car salesman.
I once dyed my pubes green for a girl. Once again, one of
That
my
could have
lesser
been
ones.
true for
So
me.
if you had given that Dave, it would have been false straight away.
But yeah, but if I'd have given that to Dave, like quite clearly in a row, it would have been like, "What are you doing? Why are you trying to make me lose?" And then the last one was.
So Colin, smile if you're feeling threatened sitting next to him. Is that what you're saying?
What about now?
I've stolen 5 pairs of underwear in the last year. Was the last lie that I had.
5 pairs of underwear in the last year.
You've done
Yeah.
well, boy.
I think
Well,
it's
I've
been
done
good.
well, but I
Look.
think we've had a fun time.
It has been good.
Like,
Look, for anyone that doesn't realise, we gave these to Colin like 2 days ago, and he has done really well.
yeah.
You gave them to me
To-
tonight. You know, you
I
gave
gave
me your
them to
truths
him
tonight.
last night.
Did
I
you?
gave him my truths last night, yeah.
So I was waiting until the last minute because giving that the truth, all he had to do was copy and paste. I was waiting until Oh, I've had,
only
as I said to
problem I
Dave, I had a list, and then I shortlisted them this afternoon, and then the final 3 I sent across, which ended up being 4. But
I had my 10 ready on Tuesday night.
fucking organised.
Well, because the reason why is because I wrote them all, and then I actually said this to Dave at one point when he finally gave me. I was like, I want Vinno's as well, because if you word them all differently, they're gonna be obvious. So I was like, because what I was gonna do is if you gave me them earlier, for instance, I was gonna go, all right, this is the kind of thing he does, so I won't word like if you word them the same way. But like it is what it is. Like I gave you 3 truths and I gave him 3 lies at one point, and I was like, how are you doing this? There was a point where you were just spieling shit, and I was like, clearly he's lying. He's obviously lying, and you're just
How
like,
good was I
think it's
getting?
true.
I got a lot of them on the first go.
He told you he was
I got
lying, and I'm like,
immediate because of the little tricks I was playing at the start, and I don't want to give away too much of them because
if you go again.
Because if we ever do this again, they're so handy for this game.
You do realise while I'm editing this, I'm going to go through and look for your
You won't
tells
know.
and-
You won't know because it's all up in here, Brad. But
Hollywood Hotel. He's living rent free in your head, mate.
Listen.
For
Were you
now.
impressed that I was able to do it immediately
No,
before my questions?
no.
Be impressed.
The reason I wasn't is because I'm sitting here going,
big bro.
because what you started doing was like what I liked that you did because it worked, but I wasn't saying anything. But you watch the tape back and you'll see me just like,
Colin, let me just ask you.
stretching.
Let me
he's
ask you
stretching it
this,
out.
right? So this is a dude that you've lived with your whole life, right? You've seen him try and spin multiple lies to your parents over and over and over again. You can pick this
I
motherfucker
feel like I
lying
can pick it
the instant,
mostly.
right?
Dave's the kind of person that if you play any game with him, including Uno, and he knows this, he has a specific tell, which is I look at him and then I go, "You got any car?" And he goes,
See, I think next time we do this,
"Look for him."
right, it's you two
When he's
versus
too
each other.
pleased with himself.
You two
When he's
versus each
too
other
pleased
because
with himself.
holy fuck, that would be. I think that would be a contest.
Because
Because of how much we're good at the truth.
No, because of how much I know.
Because of
that
how
Colin's-
Dave's so
Colin-
good with truth.
Your poor parents have had to witness, and Colin has, you trying to spit. Like, I mean, you told. This is a story for people that don't realise.
Boy, is this safer for work?
It is because you were a younger child. When I say child, I
as opposed
say
to an older child.
this is actually fucking impressive, right? So when Dave first moved over here, I think you were at this time. Correct me if I'm wrong. 14 or 16.
14. 15.
Right. So the local bottler around the corner.
2003, I was 15.
Dave worked out that in this community, if you wear high vis, you could pretty much get away with anything in a local bottler, right?
Bottle.
So at the age of 14 or 16, he started going into the local liquor store.
The ice box, wasn't it?
Yeah, the icebox liquor, right? High vis, still in high school, and was so fucking convincing that he was a tradie that they didn't even ask him for ID. He went in there. He used to buy people fucking alcohol, buy it for himself, right? And I remember your mum being fucking mortified when she found out what you were doing. But to us, he was a fucking legend.
The Colts.
He was a
Because the
fucking
ice
legend.
box was in Branxton. And,
No, but the liquor, yeah, icebox
lived
in
in
Singapore,
Singapore.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a trick I did. But one of them actually then seen me play football, Branxton Colts under 16s.
And was like,
Here's the trick: you go in there carrying keys because we couldn't drive, we weren't allowed to drive, but we'd have car keys.
Where the fuck did you get the keys from?
We just, it was Matt Sinclair had the keys. I don't know what there must have been old keys, but I'd go and you have to buy a paper too. You buy every time you go in, you buy a drink, you buy a paper as well, and you kind of look like you're choosing between you roll it up, one of those two, please, mate. Keys, paper.
See, I think the only one out of the three of us, or out of the Colin and I, that would be able to fucking pick that is Colin. Because, yeah, fucking hell.
because the more you do, like, you do this thing where you like, it's misdirection. and it's great. The problem is that I've seen you do it too
I'm
often.
too
And see,
good at
this
it.
is the thing, and you used a
I'm
perfect
just like-
example, Colin, with right?
Yeah. And
If you've got fucking got
"It's
to
under your
play
leg."
or Monopoly
goes,
against somebody,
"What?"
you know that
I give
person.
in. If someone, I will say, if someone catches me, I'll give it to them.
No,
I
you
do,
fucking
have to
won't.
admit.
You
Oi,
will.
no, I
You
will.
have to-
Because I'm a
sometimes
bit
it's
proud of
bit
it.
a
I'm a bit
struggle,
proud of
but
it.
he's too happy with himself.
Yeah,
He's so happy
feel
with
like-
himself that he's getting one over you.
And
that
the
you
good
can't
thing
help but
is,
smile.
sometimes it is this the truth. I have actually cheated so many times that I let him get the one. You know, it's good to be like, oh, you got me. Don't look under it.
Don't. That's why I used. What was the one? Well, I remember my favorite one ever was when I was just kind of like, Dave, and you're like, yeah, I'm like, stand up. And you went,
Fuck
"What?
off, let's play. I'm
fuck off, let's play. I'm like,
that was with a
"Dave,
big family.
stand up, and he was like, no, just and you could see
They
him like
made me
trying to get
stand up
mad.
and it was there, yeah. Some
He had like
fours.
+4s underneath you and shit.
My biggest one was the hot chip challenge.
Oh
Ah. If it was, I would have put that in the lies.
no, this is a
Who's
big
the boys?
reveal. Finish it off.
No,
Finish it off for the episode.
Oh.
Tell him the truth,
No, I
Dave.
won the hot chip challenge. I did
You
win.
did win the hot chip
I did
challenge.
win the hot chip challenge.
Dishonestly.
I actually have the box up there still, see?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably still
full.
full too,
It
motherfucker.
was all
And that belt up
Doritos.
there.
It was all Doritos. He ate that.
I
night,
remember
wasn't
that. And I'll actually tell you,
it? Doritos.
Finish the bowl.
I regretted that so much. And it was honestly
I had.
made me sick. It made me sick.
What did I have?
How
Two.
many did you have?
Did I have two?
I had the whole fucking
No,
bowl.
Vinno.
I had two or something like that, and that was enough for me, man. That was fucked. So not only
That's
did they
how I know
not,
I'll kick your ass in a football and Dorito competition.
oh, because I would
have
push
two.
through. No, I'd push through just to,
Why
It-
didn't
it
you
I
then?
comes
will
down
say,
to-
there's not much.
It comes down, Colin, to you and I being the battle of the baldness, right? So it's not who can
I'll be the
handle
referee
heat.
for that one.
We'll just fucking line up like two goats.
But
and
if we're
ram
just
each other.
if we're just lining up shots though, well, that's different. But I want him to have the ball.
What?
I want him
So
to
you
have
want
the
to play?
ball at
How
his
about
feet.
this? Have you ever played World Cup?
all I heard,
Oh, yeah.
I'm in
all
goal.
I heard
I'm
then
in
was
goal.
Colin wants to grab my balls.
Hold on, I lost you for a second.
How about this? This is the new game. I'm in goal, and I'll kick it out. And
World
used
Cup.
to have the
look,
whole field.
because listen,
One-on-one.
I think if you were in goal, it'd turn out to be just Colin and I trying to fucking just falcon you the
Whack
whole
each
time.
other.
No, because
Yeah.
I'll also still want to win. So I'll hurt you.
Look,
and then I'll
we'll
beat
run
you.
it through. Look, there's a
You could- you
challenge
could-
to be had there somewhere. Okay,
Look, it could be
Look,
fun. The
look, everyone,
run
we
it
gotta
straight
wrap it up.
challenge.
It will be good crack.
we got to
Right.
wrap it up now. We're approaching
We
that
do,
2
yeah.
hour-ish mark, and we're probably a little bit less because we some cut. But
And Dave's
I've had a fucking lot of fun.
acknowledgement that he ate
I love
Doritos
this
instead
would
of
have-
hot chips. Sorry. Yeah, no,
Can you imagine? No, because that would have been a good lie to have here. Can you
I
imagine?
made the lies.
Yeah. No, but it's true.
And you wouldn't have told
No,
anyone
if that was the no, but I mean, if that would've been
Oh,
a
he
good
has a
proof.
point. The man
would've
has
been
a
a good one.
point. Hang on.
I've already accused Dave of this directly to Reese, and he brought it up in an episode. That's all I'm saying. You guys,
you
and then he avoided the topic, and you just let it go. And I'm like,
But can I say, if you watch that, you can see the actual video. You can see us open the fucking bag
I'm just stirring
and put it
shit.
in the fucking bowl.
I'm just stirring distrust. I'm doing my little brotherly best to just fuck with it.
Very.
Hands too big. Hands too strong.
But
Anyway,
I think
yes.
it's another successful. Would I lie to you? I thought it was good.
No,
we had
not-
another successful Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to point out, see this little motherfucker up here?
What's that?
I want you to have a look at him. That's a Christmas decoration. That is a scary motherfucker.
Let me have a look. Let me expand this screen so me and Colin can. That is scary. That's some Nightmare Before Christmas shit. That's some Tim Burton's Christmas.
That's some
Fucking fun.
South Park or fucking Happy Tree Friends looking motherfucker.
Well, anyway, listen. This has been the Halloween special. Happy Halloween. Got you again, cunt. Got you again. I've been Dave from the Dave and Vinno show. That's Vinno from the Dave and Vinno show. And this is just Colin. So, everybody,
Akio, a happy Halloween.
raise your teas and Irish coffees and whiskies, your Bushmills. Thanks for joining us. See you again next week.
Take it easy.